Well, hey everybody, 650 Eve here. Welcome home to the channel. It's a beautiful day here in Cleveland, November 5th. Exceptional weather, super warm, bright, and sunny. And so today, I've brought out of the garage my beautiful 2022 built motor, Carpenter Racing 1600cc Suzuki Hayabusa, and I'm going to ride it on these filthy streets and do a little bit of exploring, showing you the good and the bad parts of Cleveland. As I mentioned earlier, it does have a 1600cc stroker engine done by Carpenter Racing out of New Jersey. They do exceptional work. If you're interested in getting your first, second, or third gen Busa done up like mine, hit me up in the comments and I will put you in touch with the proper people to get your bike situated. My good buddy 5 Up Motorcycles did all of the work on this bike and did a great job as well, but I absolutely love this bike. You've seen it in many of my videos. You know I enjoy riding it a lot, and I really enjoy using my Insta360 X4 camera with its beautiful GPS preview remote. I keep raving about those two, and I can't stop because they're just exceptional devices. Link is in the description on where you can purchase your Insta360 camera gear. But speaking of gear, I'm going to put on my Alpinestars Suzuki Hayabusa custom jacket made by Alpinestars. This jacket was actually free. If I can get it to show you here. Yeah, it was free. When I purchased my Suzuki Hayabusa a couple years ago, they threw it in with the motorcycle, and I greatly appreciate it. How about a cold start for this beautiful beast? We step over on the exhaust side. We'll see the Brock's Performance CT Megaphone full titanium exhaust. Looks, sounds, performs great. That is one great looking machine, as are the rest of my motorcycles. Can anyone in the comments guess which one of my motorcycles is missing from my garage at this point? I'm only missing one motorcycle that I will pick up very soon. Who knows what it is? It is not the beautiful Yamaha 2015 R1M that hides out in the corner. But one of my bikes is missing, and I'm going to hop on this bike and go for a ride. This will be my 1-year review of my beautiful built motor Busa since I had the 1600cc motor build. And I've owned this bike for 3 years. I bought it in 2021. Rode it for 2 years with the stock engine. It was okay. It's a 1341cc engine from Suzuki, but the bike was heavy, and so the engine didn't really do this bike much justice. But when I got the Carpenter Racing 1600cc stroker built motor in this beast a little bit over a year ago, this bike has been absolutely fantastic. In addition to the motor build, we also put a 2 to 6 inch extended arm swinging arm on the bike, and I have it in the 6 inch position right now, and for me that's great because the stock swing arm kind of makes the bike look goofy. The rear wheel is sort of pushed up way in front of the rear fairing, and to me that looks goofy. Now that we have the 6 inch arm on it, it actually looks like a normal motorcycle. But the power that I get from this motor is just absolutely amazing, and it's all over the rev limit. It's not just on top end. I mean, this bike, as you see, you know, 3,000 RPM, it moves and it doesn't stop moving. So yeah, no issues with this motor build at all. And I've put roughly, I don't know, not a lot of miles. I've put 1,500 miles on this bike since I had the built motor, but they've been fairly hard miles. Lots of racing. This bike typically only comes out when it's smackdown time, and so they haven't been easy miles, but yet the bike hasn't had any issues. I know a lot of folks that have the 1600cc Carpenter Racing engine build on their Busas, and they don't have problems either. So it's very reliable. So I highly recommend this to anyone that has a Suzuki Hayabusa. I think this is exactly what the Busa needs. You know, it should have been 1600cc stroker from the factory, in my opinion. But I guess there are a small handful of people that, you know, they don't need the extra speed. They're totally happy with the way their stock 1341cc Busa performs, and for them that's fine. But as you guys know, for me, low horsepower is unacceptable. Zach's taking off on a lunchtime run, but man, as soon as I pulled up, hopped off the Busa, this bike is just unmistakable, guys. In the crowd of bikes back here, this, oh, they got a Honda in. Wow. Yeah, this one is just absolutely beautiful. They just got their 2025 Fireblade SP, I believe. Yeah, this is the Fireblade SP. They didn't tell me. But yeah, I got to ride my buddy Fireblade SP, and I delivered one to my other good buddy Addy in Virginia. But the bike looks nice. But I'm up here for this build series machine. I'm going to pull it out and make some kind of YouTube short or something on this bike. I'm sorry, but pictures and videos still don't do this bike justice with its beautiful Moto Million Core Moto red wheels, Pirelli Super Corsa V4 tires installed, and the TWM chain adjusters in the back, the Aero full exhaust system. This bike is looking great. And guys, we only have about 25% of the parts installed on this bike right now. There's still a lot of parts that we're going to add to this beautiful bike before we offer it to one of you outstanding people for viewing these videos. Information on how you can possibly win our bike, the 13th season of the New Bike Build series, is always the first link in the description of my videos. Louis Moto does a fantastic job all the time, and I like their logo on the side of the seat cover representing the 650E New Bike Build Series Season 13. But we have a lot of carbon fiber that we have yet to install on this bike, getting rid of all of the filth plastic that currently exists, such as this, and lots more. We got a full carbon fiber belly pan for the bottom. So yeah, man, this bike's going to be amazing once it's done. And we're going to be doing something this week on the New Bike Build Series. This was a pure base model S1000, does not have rider modes, does not have cruise control or heated grips. And Zach the Master Mechanic is going to install all of that onto this bike. Once we do that, we will then be able to add the Brin Tuning ECU flash onto the bike to increase its power, its efficiency, and to prevent it from starting like this on the cold start. The flat spot that currently exists. nice, healthy sounding, brand new S1000 R machine. And it's gonna be fantastic once we're done with it. Open stretch of roadway, no traffic anywhere around. You know what I have to do. You know what I love doing. First gear hit. Wow! This thing is crazy, but it's awesome. No drama. Look at my temperature gauge. The bike is still really, really cool. It doesn't overheat quickly like the H2 does. There's no drama with that takeoff. The bike just moves. Wow. Now you can clearly see why I enjoy racing this bike way more than I do my Ninja H2. Another first gear hit. This thing just, hey buddy, and it picks up distance like super quick. I mean, you are moving. Wow. This build is absolutely amazing. So you see my 1 year review of this awesome bike since I had the Carpenter motor, 1600cc stroker engine installed. Flawless. Totally flawless, and you can see how much fun I have riding this bike by myself, like today, with none of my mates around to smack around. It's still a lot of fun just riding by yourself. One year with this bike, since it had its beautiful engine totally transformed by our good friends at Carpenter Racing, and I love the machine. What's not to love about this bike, guys? I told you, fuel economy hasn't changed that drastically. It gives you a lot more power. It makes it a lot more fun and exhilarating to ride. We've also reduced the weight of this bike as well, so it handles better. Even with the addition of the extended swing arm, still handles great. Makes that crazy sound when you use the quick shift. Yeah, that crazy shotgun blast popping noise. I love it. And people tell me that when it does that at night, you can see huge flames from the exhaust. Yeah. So I definitely highly recommend the 1600cc. Carpenter Racing, they offer the different packages. You can also get a 1441cc engine build for a little less horsepower. I haven't ridden a 1441 bike recently, but I can tell you this big bad 1600 for me, since I'm a heavier guy, tall and wide, it makes the most sense for me. Because this bike moves much faster than like a 1000cc bike does right now with this engine build. And the torque is just absolutely amazing and out of this world. Link to Carpenter Racing's in the description of this video, guys. Shotgun pop again. Absolutely love it. Thanks for viewing my 1 year review of this bike. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm going to review all of my bikes in my collection and tell you how I feel about them. So keep watching. Catch you on the next one.